Hello, everyone. Welcome again to our YouTube channel, A.O.S Academy's YouTube channel. Here we talk about everything related to Canada immigration, preparation for IELTS, TOEFL, and TEF Canada exams, and even also research assistance services. So today we have a wonderful news for everyone who has been following up on the Express Entry profile, especially the pool, the draws that have been coming up right from the July 6th or 7th thereabout up until this time round. If you have been following the trend, you would know that IRCC has been continuously constantly pulling draws every two weeks from the early periods of the month of July. So today's draw happens to be actually the 10th draw, or let me say yesterday's draw, because it's a day after yesterday. I'm making the rather it was yesterday that they drew the poll. So as you can see on our screen, you see that the draw for this week was actually drawn on November 9, 2022, and you will see that it happens to be the 235th express entry draw, and it was also a draw that picked people in all programs of the Express Entry. That means both the Federal Skilled Worker and the Federal Skilled Trades Program, and even that of the Canadian Experience Class candidates were all picked in this draw. And amazingly, we had 4,750 people that were also picked in this draw. That shows that the draw of the last poll was quite the same with the draw of this recent poll. I'm still going to be giving you a breakdown of the last poll and this recent poll, and even all other draws that we actually done from July the 6th. So watch out for that. Now, the date at the time of the round was November 9, 2022, which was exactly by 2:21 p.m. The universal coordinated universal time, and the lowest CRS score of people that were selected were 494. If you remember that of the previous draw, it was actually 496. So there was just a reduction of just 2 marks. Just 2 marks were actually reduced from that. And the tie-breaking rule for this um, draw was June 6, 2022, exactly by 8:48 p.m. And what's that telling us? That's telling us that everyone who had their profiles actually in the pool on or before the June 6 and on or before the time, you understand, 8:48 p.m., would have been selected if they had at least 494 CRS points. And if we look at the CRS distribution before November 9, that means 2 days before the poll, that was November, as of November 7, 2022, you would see that there was actually a really close gap between the ranges. For 601 to 1200 range, we had the 958 candidates. For the 501 to 600, we had the 1206. So if you look at the combination of these two ranges, you see that we already have about 2000 candidates already. And now the 491 to 500 range, we had 4,200 and 366. So that shows that with the first, you understand, the first range, the 491 to 500 and the 501 to 1000, we had the addition of about 6,300 candidates or more. So that shows that, in fact, it was really a close call. The people that were selected for this time round shows that they were much. We had the distribution being much in the 491 to 495 ranges, perhaps. Now, if we look at um, the next page, we would see that this draw, as I said earlier, happens to be the 10th draw, that was actually pulled The first draw we had when they started that of the express entry again was July the 6th. But from July the 6th down to November 9, we have had 10 draws. 10 draws because from 226 draw to 235 draw. So we are not sure. We are not sure if the next draw is going to hold on the November 23, 2022. Because if you have been following, you will note that the NOC codes, the National Occupation Classification codes for the year 2016 is going to, or is already being revised, and it's going to take effect from November 16, which is next week, Wednesday. So we are not sure if they are going to, and mind you, a lot of provinces has always been informing their candidates that they are going to be going on a kind of strike, or they are going to be halting their applications for, I think Ontario actually talked about theirs this week, stating that they would be having a halt from November the 16th down to November the 22nd. So we are not now sure if by November the 23rd, if the express entry, um, the IRCC are going to be selecting people on that November the 23rd for the next draw. But we are still anticipating what we would get back from them, what we would hear from them as regards that. So just stick around and try as much as possible to also update your profile once the tier system that are going to be implemented, once they have been implemented, update it. If for instance you are a web developer, or and web you are under the category web designer and developer, and now maybe for instance for one reason or the other you are not more using 2175, you are no more considered a web developer, you are now a web designer, you have to actually update that on your express entry profile so that you get selected when, you understand, when they start pulling draws. So thank you very much once again. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe to this YouTube channel, like this video, and also hit on the notification bell in order to get updated anytime we drop a content. And if you would like us at A.O.S Migration Agency to assist you with your own profiling, to assist you with working on your express entry profile or your provincial nomination, let us know. Hit us up on our email admin@aosacademy.com, or on a phone number +234 810771 449. So thank you very much, and I do hope to see you in the next video. Bye.